Hello, my sleepy bears. My name is Chronically Blue, and welcome back to another episode of Bastion. Today we are on episode 7.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds.
Yeah,
So
not
much
good.
for that plan.
Ankle gators are nearly extinct, though folks' tales say an ancient one resides in Rothis Lagoon. I did not mean for that to be read like that, but that's what happens.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothis Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight.
Great.
Originated
Welcome
here.
back to another episode of Bastion. My name is Chronically Blue. How y'all doing, my sleepy
All
bears?
kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
So I got the amazing opportunity. I wouldn't say it. I have the opportunity
beasts,
to just
they don't
record
like
for like
company.
6 hours. So I'm just going through and I'm just getting everything out like up to date. I just try to be like 1
Only
week
the
ahead.
city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
So I'm very much excited for
They
this.
struck hard.
As well as anytime my boyfriend is working, I just go ahead and try to put together like one episode just so I can always try to be like up to date. So at the time of this recording, it is the 16th, which means that you will
Even
be
the
seeing this
brushers
as
learned to fear
of
this place. They used to think that ankle gators were
the
extinct.
24th.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
So apparently we have Queen Anne. Very lovely name. But we're going to be having a lot of fun here. By a lot of fun, I mean not, like none whatsoever. The ankle gator is one of the most annoying enemies in this game. So I'm going to hype you up a little bit here. For the ankle gators, how it works is you cannot deal any damage to them because they are underground.
Turns out Queen Anne
So you have
got hold
to
of the shard.
antagonize them a bit.
Ankle
Then once
gators
they
love
rise,
shooting
you have to dodge immediately so you don't take any damage and so they don't throw you. Then you have to do quick little bits of damage, and they go under again. So you definitely do not want something fast.
The
You do not
lagoon's
want
got
something
plenty of
slow that
other
takes a lot of
dangers,
buildup.
of
You want
course.
something fast that does a lot of damage. One thing I would highly advise against is grenades. Those are definitely one thing that
what
will take
smells
too
worse
long.
than an ankle
Once
gator's
you
breath?
aim and throw
The
it,
stink
ankle
weed.
gator will already be back in the ground by the time it goes off. So definitely stay away from that. We have more birds, which are very annoying.
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
And what exactly are the proper tools?
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do
So
the
we got a little
same.
pike here that'll be able to assist us with the.
Can't get hasty in a place like this.
We're doing really well, as you can tell. Now, yeah, that's an ankle
Can't
gator.
hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. it
And
ain't
as that little
raining.
blip just said, she cannot be harmed yet. Right now, she's just annoying, so we can't do anything to her yet. But with the pike, we are able to jab, and then we're also able to throw it very much like our little axe, what am I saying? Like our warrior sword, where we can use it for a very quick succession, and we can also throw it. This one, it's not quick succession, but it does have a good bit of reach, and we can throw it like so. And it looks as though either we leveled up our breaker's bow to such an extent that it can ignore
Sharp
armor,
sticks make
or
Queen
it was
Anne
just in a very
nervous,
unique
so she backs off a bit.
angle.
Those pin cushions
that we were
been
able to
living
whack
off the
it.
ankle gator scraps.
With these specific pin cushions, they just aim at the
Queen
same
Anne can't
place
fit down
over and
some
over
of these
again.
narrow paths.
So you do not have to worry about pulling up the shield unless you're going by it. But we are able to destroy some enemies while they're off screen, because the view that we have here is not the entire view. It's just the one that we see through the gameplay, but it goes a little bit further, so
Queenie leads the
you're
kid
able
into some
to
kind
aim
of
and shoot stuff
twisted
that is not
trap.
on screen yet if you just get very
One
close.
bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
There goes the pin cushions.
He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options.
There's the ankle gator. But we need the experience so we can level up more. So we're not doing fantastic. but there's an arsenal, thankfully.
Still no sign of the shard. Well, the brusher's way ain't really his style.
Just don't even worry about this. Do not do the hand grenade. You gotta remember, it was like 4 a.m. when I was recording this.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kids gotta make a run for it. That old gator.
Yeah, we're having lots of fun here. The best thing to do is to just get close to it, annoy it, dodge it, and then attack it. Because if you try to just attack it head on, it will throw you in the air. By the time you come down to the ground, the ankle gator will already be back under the ground as well. So definitely just play it smart. That's the best thing I can say.
Queen's got one mean bite.
Now again, we are unable to damage the ankle gator yet. However, we will be able to very soon.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
I don't like the stinkweeds. I really don't. They're annoying. Everything is like, I think it's good design when the enemies are annoying. Well, it really depends. If they're annoying but they're not everywhere, that's great. If they're annoying and they're everywhere, that's bad. If it's something dumb that's everywhere, it's going to become annoying. A good example is the Octo Rocks in the Zelda games, specifically Zelda 1.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? They use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view.
Hey, look, the shard.
He's got it. And now to finish her off. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else.
Yes, so now we actually have to fight the ankle gator. You're going to see that I'm going to be standing close and then away, and then I throw it, and that deals damage over time. So that's just the best thing I can go for. As you can tell, and there it is. See how the grenade just went into the air? So I would not recommend doing what I'm doing, which is using my breaker's bow or my sword in order to start charging it up and then walk away and then throw it. I highly recommend not doing that. But it is an option. You are able to do that. It is completely up to you. This is just a thing that I found worked for me. And so that's about everything that's happening here. I was like, yep, this'll work. This'll be fine. Now, you're going to notice that the more damage you deal to it, the faster it will come out to attack you. So once the ankle gator starts turning a little red, that's when you know that it's going to be...
And now he's made her mad.
More irritable. That's the best way I can put it. Now again, I'm just trying to make it so that way I don't have to focus on all the enemies and such. And don't forget that we do have potions. You can hit the triangle button to heal, which definitely comes in handy here. As you can see here, I'm using the breaker's bow, and the amount of time that it takes to charge up is not great. It's definitely something I could work on, as well as it's something that an upgrade could fix as well.
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Yeah, that was for the brushers. You hear me? Anyway, now you've gone ahead and gotten out of the way, we can just go ahead and go back to the Bastion.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
Apologies, I'm so tired. Just had a very long day yesterday. But we did get an ankle gator egg.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
So we still have a few places that we can upgrade with the shards. There's a mailbox there, it doesn't do anything.
That Gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
And we can go ahead and talk to the stranger about...
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
So with my day yesterday, what happened was, we woke up, we were supposed to move stuff, but it was raining. So we went and did the shopping. And then once we got home and finished the shopping,
The memorial may be finished, but our part
the
is
rain
far
stopped, so
from
then we
over.
went and got a U-Haul and moved a bunch of stuff. Then we went to my parents' house and watched a movie, and then we went to the hardware carnival. So it was just a lot. And so I'm very, very glad to not have to go anywhere today. Except for my boyfriend, he has to go to work. But he'll have Tuesday off, so. Me, I only get the weekends off.
He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
I guess there's no rest for the wicked, but
The next shard should be farther
yeah, it
out
should be.
there in the wild.
But we're gonna go to another one of the proving grounds. Tap the attack button repeatedly to shoot faster with the dueling pistols.
The slingers could plug you full of holes faster than you could say draw.
Now, we were here before, but now that we've made the upgrades, we can actually finish this off very quickly. I'm thinking about going to a pawn shop in order to get a monitor or a TV. I have a monitor, but it doesn't have speakers, so if I want to, like, hear the audio to games, I have to boot up my capture card, which isn't hard,
The
but
slingers like to edge each other out.
it's just an
using
additional
customized pistols.
step. But if I was able to get a little TV with the HDMI or a monitor that has speakers with the HDMI, then that'd be cool. But I understand that it's, you know, wrong time, wrong
Eventually,
place.
it all comes down to reflex.
It'd just be nice to do that. Maybe not this week, maybe next week I'll be able to do that. I'm not too sure. I didn't get the bonus this week. I'm getting the bonus next week. So, you know, hoping. Not a whole lot going on here. Just shooting the targets. But the faster you do it, the better it is.
I gotta say, kid's the fastest.
There you go.
shot
We got a
I've
secret
seen.
skill for the dueling pistols. Oh yeah, I gotta wash the dishes after this too. We bought a lot of stuff. We bought like Tupperware containers and a holy bowl or a strainer, if you will. Ice cube trays. That'll really come in handy.
He blew through slinger range like it was
I could
nothing.
definitely use some iced coffee now that I think about it. I'm gonna wash the ice cube trays and have ice cubes. Maybe let's have another energy drink. I don't know. One of the two. As long as you don't do both. If you do both, oh, you're gonna be asleep on the floor. Tell you what. Don't mix Red Bull with coffee. You will have so much energy, and after 30 minutes, you'll just be on the floor, asleep.
Know how Ceylondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Not exactly sure what that means, but okay. Don't know what Point Lemaine is, but
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
there's another little pause there. I forgot what happened. Someone might have come over. I might have had to do something. I have no idea. But we were able to edit that pause out.
The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off.
So I do highly recommend,
Blam.
if you
Just
are
like the
recording,
fighting days.
if
Good
you have to go
like
do
that,
something,
even
hit
with the
pause.
wilds and
Don't
shit.
stop the recording, because it will be a lot harder, I promise you. Just hit pause and go and take out the pause cuts. Because this video was originally 38 minutes long, and I trimmed it down to roughly 22. So thankfully we were able to get that part
Point
out.
Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Not a whole lot going on here. We're just shooting up the pin cushions in order to try to make it through the...
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
It's still there and it still works.
Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift.
Yes, so
Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
we have a very powerful, I'm gonna call it a shotgun. Just because so when you hold the shotgun button, you see the two lines that are slowly coming together. If you let it go before the two lines come together, you will just shoot somewhere in that vicinity. But if you do it when the two lines connect, it will be a power shot and it'll be a lot more accurate.
And spat out. Things eager to take back their turn.
Now the upgrades, the upgrades that we have for this gun that are available is a faster accuracy, faster reload, and ignoring armor, I want to say.
One of those things slip by.
That's what I want to say. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what I'm going to say. And just remember to always use the potions because they will help heal you.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
And I would not recommend using that. Yeah, don't do that. Again, 3 a.m. I can't really say a whole lot here. I was just playing the game because I couldn't sleep. And don't worry, I had work the next day, so I was doing great.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail. What with wallflowers, coughing fungus.
Not the coughing fungus everywhere. Whatever will we do?
Only one way to cure a cough like that.
Is it with Pepto? I'm a big fan of Pepto. Honestly, if they had like a Pepto flavored energy drink, I would definitely drink it. Pepto, if for those of you who don't know, is medicine for diarrhea and other stomach issues that can happen.
But now it's split open like a rotten
so I'm just very, very familiar with Pepto, and every time like the second I drink it, I automatically start feeling better. Is it a placebo effect? It could be, but it's also the fact that it's medicine and it's worked
first shots fired
for years. I love it. I never take more than I'm supposed to. I always take the... Yeah, that's another thing. Always take the directed amount of medication that you're supposed to. Don't overdo it. You will not have a good time. Oh, what was it? It was... I want to say there's this TV show called Untold Stories of the ER.
It was right here that Zolf's forefathers
where two kids like finished off a bottle of... I'm just gonna say a bottle of water so no one gets any ideas. But they finished off a bottle of water and they were like so out of it. They were like just completely like zooted. Just fully not there. And they were like, did you take anything? What'd you have? And like, we didn't do anything. And then like they revealed the backpack had the bottle of water in it. And they were like, did you two drink this? And they were like, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign off on the whole.
They gave them some stuff in order to help heal them. And then they were like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. And that's the best thing I could possibly say.
Those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run.
Okay, great. So I went to the hardware carnival yesterday, and they had a drink there that's supposed to, let's say, open your pores. And there's no dairy in it, which is a good thing because lactose intolerant. But it's $10 for a bottle, and it's about the size of a glass Coke bottle. So I'm like, I don't think I want to spend $10 on a drink that has unique effects on people. And then we went there yesterday, and they were giving out free samples, where it was like a little, I'd say maybe like 2 to 4 ounces of it in like little plastic cups. And so I was like, sure, why not? I'll try it. And oh my goodness, that stuff works. Like, it was instant and long-lasting, and oh, it was good.
But then at last, it's the end of the line. You'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots.
Very good. And the reason why I keep coding stuff is because back when I was a kid, I was watching YouTube with, like, you know, explicit content creators when I wasn't supposed to. Because that's what everyone does. They completely ignore it. And I don't think they even had a "Are you 18 or older" setting on YouTube yet when I was watching stuff. And they brought up a certain term. They were telling a story about how this guy looked up a certain term and got in trouble with his girlfriend. And so I decided to also look up that certain term. And my parents found out, and I got like a 3-hour-long argument conversation about it.
This is for you.
So I'm just keeping y'all out of trouble.
Then wham. When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. but something else is there. The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Oh, that must be the singer. The Uro once used mighty battering rams in an attempt to smash the rippling walls. Cool.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the Calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely,
anytime
Zolf.
I read something and someone goes over like a direction, I think back to what I learned in, I want to say, 2nd grade or 3rd grade, where it's never eat soggy waffles, north, east, southwest.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Yes, so that cooking pot is another who knows where challenge.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
And with us putting the shard in here, we've unlocked some more distilleries, or drinks or whatever, that will definitely help us. We will definitely be using some of those very soon. It just depends if any of them are better than what we currently have.
Stay absinthe is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we will do the chamber pot. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, Sleepy Bears.